What's up, everybody? This is your Realtor Blake here, and I wanted to share with you. It's about midway through the month. We just wrapped up, heading into the third quarter here, and just want to share the state of the state and what's going on. Feel like I'm becoming a broken record where I'm talking about inventory and interest rates and things like that, but this is something that's very, very, very real. So what I'm looking at here is Twin Cities region and the trend of inventory that's been going on since, well, right around this time last year. And so as you can see, this huge drop in inventory going into December, which is pretty normal because here in the Twin Cities, obviously the wintertime, not very many people moving. We saw an uptick a little bit coming into March. And then, of course, everything started going crazy, pandemics, everything else that's going on right now. And you can see we've been hovering right around this 2 months of inventory range. Now, I want to explain what that means. Basically, 2 months of inventory definitely means it's a seller's market. So when you're looking at the way that the markets shift and the way things happen, the more buyers that there are than sellers, that means that sellers kind of have the advantage at that point. So right now we're looking at almost a 30% drop in inventory since this time last year. Now that's huge, and last year was crazy enough when you think about it. If you were monitoring the real estate market at all or anything like that, you'll know that the real estate market last spring, last summer, it was absolutely crazy. This summer has been no different. Actually, it's been a little bit crazier with the fact that we can't. For a while there, we weren't doing very many showings. Everything was being done virtually, and people are just now starting to get a lot more comfortable getting out and shopping for houses in kind of the normal way. But inventory, extremely low. So this is a huge opportunity for sellers right now if you're looking at selling, or if you're looking at buying. The interest rates are playing in your favor. Got to get out there. You got to look. There's got to be competition, but you have opportunities out there to get a great home at a great price right now, and it could definitely be something that's a little bit more affordable because of the fact that the interest rate is lower. Now, a couple more things that I want to share with you are just some other trends that are going on as far as why people are looking to move right now. Why are there so many buyers in the market? Here's why. The desire to own is at an all-time high right now because of the fact that interest rates are low. And let's face it, remote work is going to be something that's going to be around for quite some time. I don't think anything's going to actually go back to normal as we know it. So with inventory being this way, it's going to have to catch up, to the buyer demand right now because of the fact that people just need more space in general. People that are living in condos, people that are living in apartments, people just need space, whether it be to work, separating work from the home life, things like that. There's just so many people doing this remote work right now, and it's having a huge impact on the buyer demand. The other thing that we have right now is, and it's unfortunate because a lot of my business comes from some of the urban markets where we're looking at condos, we're looking at smaller homes that are a little bit more closer together. But the facts are, people have a desire to move out to the suburbs. The fact that you have to walk into a condo building, put on a mask, and the fact that you've got people taking elevators with you and you're just in that close proximity with people, it's just there's not a comfort level there anymore. So there's this huge desire now to move from urban areas and into the suburbs, which means these suburban areas are getting very, very, very popular, and that's something that's driving people to move as well. The next thing, there's been a huge surge in urban high-end markets. So people that may be already living in the suburbs, people that are living in the condos, with remote work and people wanting more space, that then brings a demand for some of those higher-end homes. So some of those homes that are off on acres of land, huge, I don't know how many bedrooms, all this other stuff. But there's been a surge in those markets as well, and I've seen that happen here in the Twin Cities also. So Twin Cities region, the market is hot. I've been saying that over and over again. Even though we've gone through a pandemic, even though we've got all this other crazy stuff going on in our communities, the real estate market has actually had a huge resurgence. There was never a real drop-off due to the interest rates, and this is the proof. I mean, honestly, 30% drop from last year in inventory. That is insane. By the end of last summer, we were pushing up towards 3 months of inventory. It was still a seller's market, but this is extreme. So bottom line is this. There's buyers out there. We have them. People need to buy a house. People need to sell houses. People need houses to buy. People need houses to sell. I'll say this over and over again. It's the craziest market that I've seen so far. I don't think it's going to slow down anytime soon based on the fact that demand is so high and our economy is just at a place where it doesn't make sense for the interest rate to go up right now. So that's going to be there for quite some time. But if you have any questions and if you find this information helpful, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll do this every month and kind of share some additional trends. Twice a month. Once is the overall monthly market update, and this is just an overall trend and kind of what's going on in the market and just the state of the state. And the state of the state right now, seller's market. Crazy seller's market. So anyway, thanks for watching.